Hi, this is Darla LeDoux of Aligned Entrepreneurs, and welcome to today's weekly Alignment Ask. Today's question is actually anonymous, and I'm going to read it for you here. It says, I feel like I'm great at identifying and connecting with my ideal clients, but I have a hard time translating a conversation into a sales call. How can I direct the initial conversation into setting up a consult or a sales call? So that is a phenomenal question. It's actually probably one of the most important questions people can ask, and I hear it a lot, actually. So there's two main ways when you're having a conversation with someone, two things to keep in mind that will allow you to discern if they might be your right client and direct it into a sales call. So the first is your energy. Okay, so it's not tactical at all, it's your energy. What is the energy that you hold when you're in this conversation and connecting with people? So you've got to really, first of all, be in alignment with the work you do, with understanding your clients and understanding your value. And then you've got to signal to them through the way you carry yourself and kind of the behaviors you have that you're someone that can help them. Okay, Wallace Wattles talks about this as the impression of increase. So you've got to be in your life, walking through life as someone who's got the impression of increase. Because everybody is looking to increase, and we're constantly assessing each other, right? And saying, can that person help me get where I want to go or not? So that's an inside job around how you carry yourself, how you present yourself, the thoughts that are in your mind. That's the first piece and the most important piece. The second piece of advice I'll give you around understanding how to shift that conversation into a sales conversation is to ask really pointed questions to discover what the person really wants. Now, a lot of times we shy away from asking these questions because our society doesn't necessarily appreciate us asking pointed questions, right? We tend to be polite and nice and not really dig into what's really going on. But you've got to find out what they really want. And in order to do that, you've got to be comfortable being with people as they answer the question about what they really want, right? You've got to be living your own dream so that you can really be with their dream. So you ask what they want. You know, if you're at a networking event, for example, rather than saying, what do you do, which is like everybody's world's worst conversation, right? Say to someone, what brought you here today? What is this event going to help you achieve? That way you get them to start thinking about where they're going and thinking about their vision, right? You might simply say, oh my gosh, tell me about your big vision for your business. Or tell me about what you really want. And if you start to have those kind of conversations with people, you'll notice they go deep really quickly. People get present to what they really want, and you've got to tune in and say, I can help them get that. Or maybe you can't, right? Everybody's not your client, but maybe you know someone or you have a referral that can help them get that. But you're constantly looking to find out what they really want and how you can help them get there. And here's the thing, you don't have to give a whole big explanation about how you can help them get there. Just the fact that you ask those right questions that get them to think in a new way, that's going to signal to them that you can help them get there, right? So it's not about telling them or explaining. It's really about giving the signals to their unconscious mind that you're really their person. At that point, you can say, you know, I think I could help you achieve that vision. Why don't we set up a time to talk about that? And that's your perfect transition. So just to recap, there are two main things. The first is being really aware of your energy and showing up as someone who gives the impression of increase and can actually influence them. And the second piece is to ask very specific questions about what they really want. Those are the two key kind of behind the scenes to shift an average conversation into one that transforms. This is Darla LeDoux of Aligned Entrepreneurs, and thanks so much for the question. I would love to hear your personal experience below this video. How have you turned a casual conversation into a sale without being weird or salesy? I'd love to hear about it. Talk to you soon.